So guys, welcome to the channel. So let's get into it. In 2022, it was recorded that over $200 billion worth of gold smuggled out of Africa into the United States, United Kingdom, UAE, and Switzerland. But don't take my word for it. Take a look at this video and then we're going to dissect it. Boom.
In 2022, the UAE was the world's third largest exporter of gold. The country exported gold worth $32.8 billion. All this without a single gold mine in the Emirati territory. So how did they export so much? Well, because they imported a lot more. Officially, $57.1 billion worth of gold. So it's a massive operation, where gold worth billions is imported, processed and then exported. The operation is so big that tracing some smuggled gold in that mix would be almost impossible. But the group called Swissaid has done just that. They went through the numbers, and made an astonishing claim that the UAE has been buying gold smuggled from Africa. So how does this work? The gold is smuggled. It gets refined and then the UAE exports it in Emirati packaging. The global gold market doesn't care about where the gold is from as far as importers are concerned. The gold has become Emirati. Its backstory is of no interest to the market. In 2022, about 435 tons of gold were smuggled out of Africa. That is gold worth about $35 billion today. Smuggled gold means no taxes or tariffs, so it doesn't benefit the African nation's development. Most of the smuggled gold came from artisanal mining where people mine the gold instead of corporations. Now you could think artisanal mining sounds like a good thing. A way for the average person to benefit from a nation's resources. But it's not that ideal. These are small-scale, unregulated mines prone to accidents and deaths, and you also have artisanal mines operated by militant groups. They enslave innocents, force them to work in the artisanal gold mines. Then they sell the gold to buy weapons, and use those weapons to perpetuate the vicious cycle.
So guys, there you had it. You saw the video and you saw how the smuggling ring works. And this is a vast operation, not no miniature thing. So they are using people to have smaller mines to mine and then smuggle it through. Everybody go to the dealer, they give them the raw gold, and it is smuggled out of Africa, melted, rebranded, and sold on the market in the UAE. Which, keep this in mind, the UAE and Switzerland does not have a mine. They don't have any gold mines. United States have a few, and United Kingdom, as far as I know, don't have gold mines. But Africa is rich, rich in gold. There's trillions and trillions of dollars in gold in Africa from ever since. So let me show you the numbers of those. Take a look at that picture there. Say Switzerland in 2002, 101 billion. United States, 37.5 billion. UAE, 32.8 billion. United Kingdom, 32.1 billion. And South Africa, 22.7 billion. I don't have a problem with South Africa and the gold, but other countries, yes, I have a huge issue with these countries smuggling and stealing the resources. This money is not have is tax free, tariff free, which means it's smuggled, so they're not paying any money, any taxes on it, and no one is investigating this because every country in the world is participating in this smuggling ring. Why? Because this is one of the reasons why every country want to have a army base in Africa. Because this is how they get the gold out by using their armies and their so-called NGOs, their organizations, including the Red Cross, all of them, they do the same thing. And even the UN, I did a video on this 2 months ago when there was a UN drone that crashed in DRC, and when it crashed in our village, the people them take it apart, and when they found it was weapons and gold in the UN drone, and there was nothing much about it. There was a story on it, and then after that, the story disappeared. Nothing I know more about the gold found in the UN drone. So this is a global ring, which means every country takes part in it. So no country gonna call out the next country, and no country will launch an investigation. And this is why we need a real Pan-Africanist president like Abraham Traore or President Tinini of Niger, who banned the export of gold. President um give me a minute. The Uganda president Museveni also banned the export of raw materials. Zimbabwe does the same thing, but I don't know how much is enforced. Namibia had done the same thing. So there are a few African countries that bans export of raw gold out of Africa. Abraham Traore built a gold refinery in Burkina Faso, the second in um in Africa, and he also built a waste management plan to manufacture the waste to turn it into usable material. So why am I saying this? Because all these billions of dollars leaving the continent annually is not serving the continent in no way, shape, or form. Because yet they are saying Africa is poor. How is Africa is how is the that Africa is poor, but every single country want to have trade deals, they want to have their army, they want to have some kind of link to every single countries on the continent. There's 54. And every you have Germany, America, France, England, they're all rushing to sign deals with African countries. But if it's so poor, why are you in these countries seeking trade deals and seeking to put army bases there and having these programs, these NGOs, this human rights group? Then they have the USA Feed Africa group. You have the Red Cross. They are an ex culprit in this. All of them. This is the end goal to rob Africa of its resources, and this has been going on for a century. This is not new, but and this report is not telling the full truth. I'm guarantee you, it's way more money than this being smuggled out of Africa on a global basis. Not it's not just only 200 billion in gold. There's way more that's being smuggled out of Africa. Not only gold, lithium also being stolen and smuggled. Diamonds. This is what I don't understand. How is it they are using slave labor and people are dying to mine gold, and they do not classify these golds as blood gold? But every African country that has diamond, as long as it's not an European company or an American company mining this diamond, every other diamond is every diamond coming out of Africa that's not a European company does it, it's blood diamond. How is that? Only diamond that mined by De Beer is accepted out of Africa. No regular citizen cannot mine diamond and sell it on the open market. They classified it as blood diamond. So why not classify these gold as blood gold as well? But no, because what? The rich European countries using this as a cover up to smuggle and steal our resources and keep us from having, because most African countries cannot sell gold or diamond on the open market because you need to get certified. And who does the certification? European countries. If they don't give you that certification, you cannot sell these items on the open market. So this is just another way to make sure Africa stays poor. Plain and simple. That's how it is. You want us? No one. How is it we have trillions and trillions of dollars in gold, but we cannot sell it on the open market? Only American companies and European companies can do that. What's wrong with our countries doing it? No, it's not right by no way, shape, or form. Anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. As always, I don't know. Tell a friend, like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Boom.